Hey Yogi, it's Stacy. I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you so much for watching. Today we're doing a quick short flow that you can do any time of day. We'll find some hip openers, maybe a few back bends, and overall just a full body flow. You won't need any equipment except your mat, your body, and maybe some water to keep you hydrated. Before we dive in, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I release videos every single week, whether it's a full-length flow or a YouTube short. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment your favorite movement and save and share this video for your friends and family. So let's dive in, you guys. Meet me on your mat and let's get started. We'll get started today in a comfortable seated position. You can sit across applesauce with a foot tucked underneath, or you can sit with one foot in front of the other. This equally grounds your hips. Once you get settled, close down your eyes and relax your shoulders away from your ears. Take a moment to settle into your space. Feel the weight of your hips begin to press into your mat. And start to feel each and every vertebra of your spine lengthen upward towards the ceiling. Start to tap into your breathing and begin to deepen your breath. Find a big breath in through your nose, fill up and expand all the way. Open your mouth, exhale out. Let's do that again. Take another big breath in, fill up all the way. Exhale out. And then seal your lips closed. Breathe in slowly through your nose. And out through your nose. Slow breaths in and out. As you start to settle into your breath, do your best to let go of any busy thoughts, stressors, or distractions in your mind, and allow yourself to be here fully. Let go of any noisiness and use the next amount of time that you have in this video for you time. Use this as a recharge and to fill up your cup from the inside out. So take one more big breath in, fill up all the way. Open your mouth, exhale out. Blink open your eyes. Inhale, sweep both arms up to the sky. Take a nice big breath. Exhale, take your left hand to the ground next to you with a soft bend on your elbow. Find a big stretch with your right arm up and over. Peel your right shoulder open to the back of the room. Rotate your chest and gaze up. And then inhale, take both arms back up overhead, lengthen through your fingertips. Exhale, bring your right hand down. Find a big stretch with your left arm up and over. Peel your left shoulder open, lift your gaze. Inhale, take both arms back up to the sky. Exhale, twist your body to the left. Take your right hand to your left knee, look over your back shoulder. Bring your belly button to your spine as you twist. Inhale, take both arms back up overhead. Exhale, twist to the right. Take your left hand to your right knee. Gaze over your back shoulder, deepen your twist. Inhale, take both arms back up overhead. Exhale, bring your hands. Unravel your legs and come onto all fours. Come into a tabletop position. Your shoulders are over your wrists, your hips are over your knees. Take a big breath in, sway your spine, send your belly button down, lift up your gaze for cow. Exhale, arch, round through your shoulders. Chin to chest, cat pose. Tuck your tailbone, spread through your shoulder blades. Let's do that a couple more times. Inhale, cow pose. Down, lift your gaze, lift your tailbone. Exhale, arch and round through your shoulders, to chest. Cat pose. Bring your belly button to your spine. Tuck your tailbone, press into the mat with your palms. One more time for good measure. Inhale. Cow pose, sway your spine. Shift your weight forward to your palms. Give your wrists a little bit of a stretch. Exhale, round through your shoulders, chin to chest, cat pose. Dome through your shoulders and upper back. Keep this arch in your spine. Inhale, take your rib cage over to the right. Bring your belly button down towards the ground. Send your rib cage to the left and then take it up and around. So you start to find slow moving barrel rolls in your body. Take your time and then pause. Bring it in the opposite direction. Really nice work. One more circle, one more inhale. Exhale, come back through a neutral spine. Nice work. Tuck your toes. Lift your knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. This might be your first down dog of the day, or maybe it's your 20th down dog. Who knows? Regardless of where you are, find movement. So lift high up onto your tippy toes. Lower your heels back down. Take a deep bend into both knees. Straighten it back out again. And then start to pedal into left and right. Work through your hamstrings. Feel sensation run down the backs of your thighs. Very nice work. Take a nice big breath. Exhale out. And then inhale. Bend your knees. Look up at your hands. Exhale. Take a few steps. Feet to hands at the front. Inhale. Slide your fingertips up your shins. Halfway lift. Squeeze your shoulder blades together like you're squeezing a pencil between your shoulder blades. Exhale, micro bend your knees. Fold your chest over your thighs. Grab opposite elbows. Relax your head and your neck down. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. And start to rock and sway side to side. Same elbow, same shin. Take one more breath. Exhale, release your arms down to the ground. Inhale, lift up your chest halfway again. Exhale, plant your palms. Step your feet back, high plank. Really nice. So as you come into your first big plank pose of the day, round through your shoulders. Keep a slight tuck of your tailbone. Avoid your tailbone sticking up. Try to keep a little tuck. This activates your core and keeps everything nice and strong, nice and ready to go. So pause here for just a moment. You're doing awesome. Inhale, shift forward to tippy toes. Exhale, come onto your knees, bend your elbows. Lower all the way down, Chaturanga, nice work. Inhale, peel your chest and shoulders off the mat just a little bit to start baby cobra. Exhale, lower back down. Let's do that again. We'll deepen it this time. Inhale, press through your palms. Straighten your arms, come onto the tops of your toes. Pull your chest forward through your shoulders. Upward facing dog. Up dog, you can find with your thighs grounded on the mat. Through the tops of your feet and lift your thighs. Take one more breath. Exhale, tuck your toes. Your core, lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Nice work. Take one more big breath in. Exhale out. Inhale, lift your right toes up to the ceiling. Grow nice and long. Melt your chest to your left thigh. Beautiful. Take a bend in your right leg. Pull your right leg over towards the left side of the room. Stack your hips open. Keep melting your chest to your left thigh. Squeeze your right heel to your glute. Take one more breath. Exhale, curl your right knee towards your nose, round through your shoulders, and step your right foot through your hands. Low lunge. Start to rock forwards and backwards, just creating a little bit of heat, a little bit of movement in your hips. Take a breath. Exhale, lower your left knee down. Inhale, sweep both arms up to the sky. Grow nice and long and tall. Exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Sink your hips forward and down. So good. Take a big breath. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind you. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. If it feels better to bring your hands to your hips, you can take them there as well. Whatever option feels good. And then lift your chest to the sky. Start to relax your head and your neck back. If your fingers are interlaced, drive your fingertips downward towards the mat so you find this little back bend in your lunge. Hang out here for just a second. Take one more breath. Stay for your exhale. Good, then squeeze your core. Inhale. Start to lift your chest back up. Release your grip. Plant your fingertips and shift your hips back. Straighten out your right leg, toes to the sky. If you have a pair of blocks, you can plant your hands on blocks, or you can take fingertips to the mat, whatever feels good to you. Take one more breath. Exhale out. So good, let's do that again. Take a big breath. As you exhale, fold just a little bit deeper down in. Inhale, come back forward into your lunge. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky, crescent pose. In crescent, you have a big lunge in your right leg, tiny little micro bend in your back knee. Make sure that your back heel faces up, so your toes actually get a little bit of a flex here. There you go. Here we go. Take your biceps by your ears. Nice big breath. As you exhale, spin your back heel to the mat. Warrior two. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Look straight ahead over your front middle finger. So nice. Check in with your feet briefly. Make sure that your front heel is in line with the arch of your back foot. So you got this nice, beautiful line running down the center of your mat. Take a nice big breath. Exhale. Inhale, start to reach forward. Lengthen through your torso, through your front palm. Exhale, take your right arm up and over. Bring your left arm to your low back. Look at your back toes. Take a nice big breath. Exhale, bring your forearm to your thigh. Send your left arm up and overhead, extended side angle. Really starting to feel some heat. Begin to build in your legs, your body, and your core. Peel your left shoulder open to the back of the room. Option to bring your left arm around your low back. Draw your shoulder blades together. For a little more sensation in your hip flexors, take your right hand down to the mat, or if you have a block, you can take it to your block. Wherever you are, find one more breath. Exhale, release. Plant your palms down, come onto the ball of your left toes, and step your right foot back. High plank. Hold your shape here, round through your shoulders. Take a nice big breath. Exhale, shift forward to tippy toes, come onto your knees. Bend your elbows, exhale, chaturanga, lower. Inhale, find your back bend. Cobra or upward facing dog, take a nice big breath. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale, tuck your toes. Squeeze your core, lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Take a big full breath in. Exhale out. Inhale, lift your left toes up to the sky. Grow nice and long, and then exhale, bend your left leg. Pull towards the right side of the room, stack your hips open. Melt your chest to your right thigh. Squeeze your left heel to your glute. Find one more inhale. Exhale, curl your left knee to your nose. Round through your shoulders and step your left foot through your hands. Low lunge, start to rock forwards and backwards. Take one more breath. Exhale, beautiful job. Stay lifted here. Exhale, beautiful. Lower your right knee down. Inhale, send both arms up to the sky. Grow long and tall. Exhale, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Sink your hips forward and down. Nice work. So stay low. Release your fingertips behind you and either interlace or take your hands to your hips and lift your chest and gaze. Take whatever variation feels good to you. If you are interlacing your fingers, try to drive your fingertips to the mat. Continue to lift your chest to the sky. So good. Take one more breath. Exhale. Inhale, start to rise back up, squeeze your core a bit, and then release your fingertips down. Start to shift your hips back, straighten out your left leg, toes to the sky. Take a nice big breath in, lengthen through the crown of your head. Exhale, fold over your left thigh. Feel free to find a bend into your knee. Your toes face upwards towards the ceiling. That helps activate all the muscles running down the back of your leg with your toes up. So stay here for just a little longer, breathe in. Exhale, fold over your left thigh, so good. On your next inhale, come back forward into your lunge. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, send both arms up to the sky, crescent pose. Big lunge in your left leg, little tiny micro bend in your back knee. Again, your back heel faces up to the ceiling so that your toes get a little bit of a flex there. Very nice, squeeze your inner thighs together. Take one more big breath in. Exhale, spin your back heel to the mat. Open your arms wide, warrior two. Relax your shoulders away from your ears, gaze over your front middle finger. Same thing, check in with your feet. Make sure that the front heel of your foot is in line with the back arch of your foot. So you have that beautiful imaginary line running down the center of your mat. So good, take a nice breath. Exhale. Then inhale, reach forward. Flip your front palm, exhale. Take your left arm up and overhead, right arm to your low back. Look at your back toes, take a nice big breath. Exhale, bring your left forearm to your thigh and take your right arm up and overhead. Peel your right shoulder open to the back of the room, rotate your chest. Option to bring your right arm around your low back if that feels good. Or take your left hand down to your mat or a block at the inside of your left foot. Very nice. Take one more breath. Exhale, release. Bring both hands down. Come onto the ball of your right toes. Very nice job. Press into the mat with your palms. Step your left foot back. High plank. So good. Stay in your strong high plank here just for a moment. Inhale. Shift forward to tippy toes. Exhale, come onto your knees. Bend your elbows. Chaturanga, lower down. So good. Inhale for your back bend of choice. Baby cobra or upward facing dog. Take one more big breath. Exhale, tuck your toes. Squeeze your core, lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Melt your chest to your thighs. Gaze between your ankles. One more big breath in. Exhale out. Lower down onto your knees. And take your knees wide. Touch your two big toes together. Sit your hips back. Take your arms out long. And bring your forehead down. Child's pose. Child's pose feels so good after all of that movement that we just did. Not a lot of heat building. Take a few moments. Breathe. Let your body be heavy. Here for just a few more moments. Then inhale, press yourself to all fours, come back to hands and knees. So similar to what we did at the beginning of practice with our cat-cows, but adding on, we'll find a back bend shape here. So take your right leg straight back behind you and start to come up onto your right fingertips. Begin to lift your right hand off of your mat, bend into your right knee. See if you can grab onto the inside of your right foot and then begin to kick your foot into your hand. So you find this beautiful back bend here. Nice work. Squeeze your core. Try to grip with your toes and your hands for balance. Looking really good. It's okay if you topple out. We just get right back in. Take one more breath. Keep kicking your foot into your hand. Exhale, release, lower down, and we'll switch sides. So good. So now same thing, take your left leg straight back. Begin to lift onto your left fingertips until you're comfortable to take your left hand off of your mat. Bend into your left knee, reach back with your left hand, grab the inside of your left foot. Begin to kick your foot into your hand. Start to find this back bend on this side. Notice if your body wants to sink down in. See if you can push your palm firm into the mat. Begin to lift upwards. Continue to kick your foot into your hand. Keep this nice lift. Beautiful job. Take one more breath. Exhale, slowly begin to release. lower everything back down, back onto all fours. Nice job. So stay in this shape. Take your right leg straight back behind you. Exhale, bend your knee, curl your knee towards your nose, and step your right foot through your hands. Inchworm your toes forward, sink your hips forward and down, and then walk your right foot over to the left side of your mat. Begin to lay down your knee and slide your foot in towards your hips. If you have a block or a pillow, you can slide your block underneath your right hip to give yourself a little shelf to sit on. Otherwise, let your heels slide in. Walk your fingertips back, lift your chest, lift your gaze, take a nice big breath. Exhale, begin to lower down onto your forearms. Release your chin to your chest. Give the back of your neck a little stretch. Can you slow down your breathing here for pigeon pose? Just give yourself this chance to be still, to be here, and to release tension in your hip flexors. This is huge for your hips. Here for just a couple more slow rounds of breath. Continue to breathe slowly in and slowly out. Feel free to pause this video and lean longer in this shape if you'd like to. We will begin to move on in just a moment though. Take one more big breath in to fill up. Exhale out. Make your way back up onto your palms. Then tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Inhale, take your right toes up to the sky. Come into three-legged downward facing dog. Flush out through your hips here. Beautiful, take one more breath. Exhale, lower your right toes down. Come back onto all fours. Take your left leg straight back behind you now. Breathe in. Exhale, step your left foot through your hands. Walk your toes forward a bit and sink your hips forward and down. Begin to walk your left toes over to the right side. Lay down your knee and allow your heel to slide in towards you a bit. So just like on the other side, if you have a block or a pillow or something, you can slide underneath your left hip to give yourself a little shelf to sit on. Otherwise, let your heel slide in towards you. Take whatever variation is comfortable to you. Walk your fingertips back. Lift your chest, lift your gaze. Find a nice breath in. Exhale, lower down onto your forearms. Start to release your chin to your chest. You're ready to settle in space. Be here. Just as chin as you did on the other side. Know that just by being here, a lot of energy that tends to get stuck in this. Just by being still in this pose, so built up in your hips. Moments. Again, if you'd like to pause this video at any point, to go for it. This is always at your own pace. You can pause, you can forward, rewind. It's always up to you. And start to make your way back up onto your palms. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, press into the mat, and lift your left leg up to the sky. So come up into three-legged downward facing dog. Lengthen your leg very long. So good. Keep pressing your chest towards your right thigh. Take one more inhale, fill up and expand all the way. Exhale, lower your left toes back down. Come onto your knees and make your way onto your seat. So come all the way down, lay to your back. Take the knees to your chest. Bring the palms of your hands to your kneecaps. And just rock your knees around clockwise a few times and then counterclockwise. Mixing it up. Get both directions. After your circles, keep your knees close to your chest. Peel your shoulder blades off of your mat. Wrap your arms around your knees. Take a little breath. Exhale, release your head back. Take your hands to the outside of your feet, your ankles, or the backs of your thighs, and pull your knees down. Half pose. Also, one hip opener. Lengthen your tailbone down. Rock your hips side. Muscles surrounding your spine. Take one more big breath in. Exhale out. Release your feet. Set the knees on your mat and slide your left leg out long. Bring your right knee into your chest. Interlace your fingers at your knee and rock side to side. Take a breath. Exhale. Guide your right knee. Cross your left hip down to your mat. Open your right arm out to the right. Gaze over your fingertips. Supine twist. Wring out your spine like it's a washcloth. Try to bring either your knee or your shoulder, maybe both, down onto your mat. Take one more breath. Exhale, begin to release, unwind. Switch sides, take your right leg out long, bring your left knee into your chest, interlace. Rock your knee side to side, take a big breath in. Exhale, guide your left knee across your right hip down. Open your left arm out to the left. Gaze over your feet. Just like on the other side, around your knee or your shoulder to your mat. And take one more. Exhale. Unravel. Bring both knees back into your chest. Find a couple spinal rocks up and down onto your back, just building a little bit of momentum. And come up to your seat. And here we will finish out together. Take a breath in and circle sweep both arms up overhead. Fill up length top. Open your mouth, exhale out. Bring your hands to your heart, close down your eyes. Find gratitude for your body and all of the amazing things that it does for you every single day. It's such an honor to lead you guys through this flow. Thank you so much for watching and being here. It's such an honor. Together we say, Namaste. All right, yogis, yoga family, thank you so much for joining me for this flow today. Hope you're feeling good. Hope you feel some heat in your body, maybe some openness through your hips and your back. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel if you're enjoying these videos. And if you liked this flow, give it a thumbs up. Comment your favorite pose and share this video with your friends and family. Everybody needs yoga. We're all here for it. Let's do it together. I firmly believe that yoga can change the world. So together, we will make the world a better place. Thank you guys so much for coming. I look so forward to seeing you again on my next video. Happy practicing, y'all.